Yeah, and this is coming from the Richmond Commonwealth's attorney, Colette McEachin, who says this new policy is meant to assure Richmonders that police officers don't get special treatment under the law. And she says, as such, going forward, if it gets to the point where any officer is indicted by a grand jury for either abuse of authority or excessive force, she says her office will release that officer's name. Now, since 2016, which is what she says as far back as the file she had readily available for, she says the Commonwealth's attorney's office has reviewed the actions of 53 police officers in Richmond, and only 4 made it to the grand jury stage for excessive force. She says 2 of those led to indictments. Now, she said one of them was null prost last month when the complainant did not show up, while the second one is scheduled to go to trial next month. And now CBS 6 has confirmed that a Richmond police officer is scheduled to go on trial in the city in August, and court records show that it's an officer indicted earlier this year for assault and battery misdemeanor. Court records indicate, and Crime Insider sources say, the alleged crime took place when the officer was working off duty. McEachin would not offer any further comment when we asked her about these findings, and says that this policy is only in effect for new cases and new indictment, not current one. Now, we have also asked Richmond Police for more information and for the officer's status, and are waiting to hear back. Now, here is McEachin earlier today on the policy, which she says has the twin goals of transparency and accountability.
While it has never been this office's policy to apply a double standard to the actions of police officers, some members of the Richmond community believe that a badge acts sometimes as a shield against equal justice under the law.
Now, McEachin did confirm that 2 of the 53 cases she mentioned are related to the recent actions of police in the protests that have been taking part in the city, but she would not say at which point those investigations are in. She also would not comment on any of the charges against protesters.